Welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm dear darling, and shall we see what's going on our lovely island of Fawnhallow today? A reminder for our usual viewers, visitors, I don't know what to call you, watchers I suppose, that there will be no uploads from tomorrow to Sunday, and they'll resume once again. Sorry, no uploads of Animal Crossing from tomorrow to Sunday. They'll resume once again on next Monday, which will be, 31st of August, I think? Yeah, 31st of August. I will be busy and not at my computer. So, hello there everyone. Right now in Fawnhollow, it's 6:27 PM on Tuesday, August 25th, 2020. Now for today's announcements. Today we have a visitor staying at the campsite. I hope everyone can welcome something visitor. Loveliest of lovely days. Thank you, Isabel. Yes, so to reiterate, I won't be here from Wednesday to Sunday, so I won't be able to record, and thus there'll be no daily Animal Crossing New Horizons uploads. I toyed around with the idea maybe I could record some episodes in advance, but then I'm like, hold on, no, let's do this first. Dear, I do enjoy craft projects, don't you? Focusing on oneself and making something beautiful is a wonderful stress reliever. And finishing it is so very fulfilling. The hard part is deciding which project to start. Indecisively yours, Amelia. Favourite that? Yeah, so I played around with the idea of being like, oh, hello, Lebel. Why don't I record some videos in advance of Animal Crossing New Horizons, and then I'll upload it on those 4 days? And then I was like, what would I even do in those episodes? The whole premise of these episodes is to check in every day, and then if I don't do that, hey, you're a local, right? The name's Raymond. Haha, that's how I laugh. I'll be here for a little while, laughing sometimes and fake crying other times. Ah, the life of a performer. Guys, Raymond is here. Okay. I'm not going to invite him on camera. I will invite him absolutely off camera. I'm going to set a phone notification to remind myself to do it later today. Otherwise, I will forget. Because Raymond is a very, very cool villager who I haven't had the opportunity to invite before. So of course I'm going to do it now if I can. Invite Raymond. There we go. Because I will forget if I don't do that. If you don't know, it's because if you have 10 villagers, I believe, yeah, if you have 10 villagers and you didn't invite them through Amiibo, they're going to randomly kick out one of your villagers by moving in. And for some villagers, I'm okay if they leave, because I've already made best friends with them and that sort of thing. Other villagers, I would be very upset if they left, like Vivian and Audie, to be fair. Why is September 2nd important? Because it's when we celebrate the birth of our friend and neighbour Dear. That the birthday festivities begin. That's right, my birthday's on September 2nd. Isn't that crazy? August 20th. Oh my god, that's tomorrow. I'm sorry, Rowan, I haven't got a present ready. Wow, there's a lot's going on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Something outdoorsy, sure. I can't believe Raymond is here. That's actually unbelievable. Raymond is one of perhaps currently the most popular villager in Animal Crossing New Horizons. Oh, I won't be able to do a Welcome Raymond episode. Okay, I'll have to do a Welcome Raymond episode when I come back then. That is crazy. That is absolutely absurd. Yeah, so I actually spoke about beginnings. I really like Raymond's design. I think it's kind of, I think it'd be awesome if he moved in. This is outdoorsy? Sure, I don't know what on earth you're thinking about, but sure. Yeah, I said I think it'd be really cool if I can invite him. If I find him, I'll definitely invite him, because I think I don't have a lot of preference when it comes to smug villagers. There aren't really many. Like, I haven't had really the time to build up much of a connection with some of them. So I don't have really one that I like for nostalgia reasons. I don't really have one. We don't really have any outdoorsy clothes. Now look at it. Outdoorsy shorts. It's going to be difficult. What can we do for outdoorsy, man? We really don't have anything. Drape skirt? Sure. I guess that's... It's at least colour matching. Doesn't... Yeah, so I thought it would be great if I could invite Raymond. This was ages ago. I said he was at my time my favorite smug villager. Then I thought about it more and I was like, I don't really know him. He's my favorite. He's one of my favorite designs for smug villagers. That's absolutely for certain. So it's just super cool that he's here, so that we can actually invite him. Jockey's helmet. I guess that's kind of outdoorsy. Probably a plain cap is a bit more outdoorsy. I don't know if we've got a fishing hat or something. I haven't really. I'm just kind of looking at the colour red, to be honest. So the fact that he's here is pretty awesome. I will, of course, invite him. This will probably be enough for LaBelle to be like, hey, that's kind of outdoorsy. Even if our shoes and our socks don't really match. For thematic. But yeah, there's... If you don't know, it's because when you invite someone from a campground and you have 10 villagers already, you can't... It will randomly kick out someone. So I want to basically keep resetting until it kicks out someone I'm okay with leaving. Really? One of your own creations, LaBelle. What is it this time? Socks. LaBelle socks. I think we already got LaBelle socks. Oh, LaBelle tights. Well, thank you very much, then, LaBelle. We'll pick them up in the store if we see it, maybe. So yeah. Oh, that's exciting. Should you see what these look like as well? I can't really see because of the skirt. Well, it's kind of as expected, I suppose. We'll change back into our usual outfit to go. Wow, that is actually crazy. Because I was thinking, because I obviously one of every type of villager, personality-wise, in my town. And I was looking through the smug list, you know, a while back, and being like, which smug villager would I say is my favourite? And I was like, I don't know. But I really do like the design of Raymond. He looks pretty cool with heterochromatia. And also because he's like, you know, new character. And you know, new characters tend to have quite nice designs as well. Because they're new. It's just how it goes sometimes. So yes, he will be invited. I don't know if he will be kicked out. Kicked out's a bit harsh, but who he will replace. Probably Sylvana or Axel. Who else would be an okay option? Sylvana, Axel. I guess Rodeo, even though he just moved in. I haven't built up much of a bond with him. So it'd be kind of like we found Raymond on a Nook Mile Island instead of Rodeo moving in. That's one way of thinking about it, I suppose. Didn't really give him much of an opportunity, did we? I can't remember the other villages on my island. I mean, I suppose Diana could move out. No, I don't really want to because I don't think we've got Diana's ticket yet. Not ticket? Am I okay? We haven't got Diana's photo yet, so that'd be a missed opportunity. So yeah, we also don't have Vivian's photo yet. I don't know if she's given it to me and I accidentally sold it or something, but she's been here for so long. We've given her presents almost every day and she still hasn't given us anything. Can you believe her? How many presents do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we had 6. We need 4. I believe. I don't know if these reds are hybrid reds that we need, so we're going to just move it instead. We need 4 more fruits to give out gifts. Not a lot of flowers being grown today from the waterings, huh? You know, it happens. So yes, I felt like there was a lot of announcements I had to do for today, apparently. A lot of things happened at the very beginning of this episode. So yeah, did I go for everything? Yeah, no uploads Wednesday, Sunday. Oh yeah, and I considered doing some in advance and then uploading them, and I was like, it's not really a video diary at that point anymore. I also don't know what I'd be doing, because I kind of do my daily chores in the daily uploads. So if I did like another upload, like what would I do? My other consideration was like maybe I could do like an evening upload where I try and hunt for the golden stag, or like the other one I was missing, the giraffe stag. And I was also like, I don't want to record at 11 PM, to be honest. It's a bit too late for my usual recordings. I'm normally reasonably tired around that time. So I was like, maybe I won't do that then. The other option was I could record and then maybe like when radio was moving in, I could do some Nook Mile Island hopping. I didn't do that. mainly because I forgot. I know, it's just like, it's a lot of, it takes a while to record. Like, obviously, because of the way I do it, I just record in half an hour spurts, so I have to commit half an hour of my time, a bit more than half an hour of my time, to actually record these videos. And then to do like 4 in advance when I really didn't have a backlog for Animal Crossing is a bit much. So I'm sorry about that. You had to do without my usual Animal Crossing ramblings, I suppose, for 4 days. I'm sure it'll be okay. I'll tell you all about my mini trip when I come back. We'll be going off to Cardiff, or Wales, for a lovely little time. Well, maybe not a lovely little time. A very, very safe, I suppose, time out of the house. Abiding by lockdown laws if possible. And all that good stuff. Basically, just a very, very careful trip. There's some weird noises going on outside. I don't know if you can hear it. I think it's a neighbour's kids playing, but it's going to sound like... It's a very disconcerting screeching, if I were to describe it. Why don't we put some orange flowers down here so we don't fill up our inventory. Hello, Amelia. I can't believe Raymond is. I'm in awe. I was talking about how the most popular series of videos on my channel have been the welcome XYZ neighbour to my Animal Crossing island. So like, I think number 1 is Welcome Eric, and number 2 is like... Actually, number 2 right now I think is like Tidal Worm Upstream Mountain or something. Like a Bug Fables episode. I have no clue why it's so popular. I guess because a lot of people can't find the Tidal Worm or Stream Mountain in that location, so they sort of Google it, and there's not many people playing Bug Fables right now. Or not many people who have played Bug Fables, so I guess mine is one of the first results that come up. It's just randomly popular. I don't know. And then the second, I think, is Welcome Vivian. Third might be Welcome Roscoe. Something like that. I know they're all very popular. But to be fair, recently, the most recent ones haven't been as popular. I think the Animal Crossing New Horizons... What's a word? I was going to say haze. Haze is not the word. It's not phase either. I mean, it's kind of like phase, but it's not phase. You know the word when something's like really popular for a bit? Oh my god. The children are having a wild time. Like, Animal Crossing New Horizons, the hype around it has died down a bit, and the people who picked it up to check it out during lockdown and all that probably aren't playing as much nowadays, because for the average person there's not, I suppose, as much to keep them as engaged. It's a very slow-paced, relaxed little game, so it's not surprising that, you know, it's not everyone's cup of tea, which is why it surprised me that it became so popular. But I think it's because it's a game very centered around community and forging community and that sort of thing. And once it becomes a spiraling ball of popularity, it just becomes even more popular as more people check it out, being like, I want to be part of this crowd as well, you know. And I think that's awesome, because Animal Crossing is one of my favourite video game series of all time. Perhaps is my favourite video game series of all time. I have so much nostalgia steeped in it, so I'm happy for it. So anyway, yeah, the Welcome XYZ Villager series is the most popular videos on my channel. For I guess it's a lot of people want to watch the videos of their villager, or one of their favourite villagers, so they sort of seek out. I didn't mean to do that. So they seek out videos portraying them, which I guess I did for quite a lot of the earlier ones. Like every time a new villager has moved into my island, I've called it Welcome something. And in the early videos, that's basically what they were just called. They just called Welcome something. But in the most recent ones, because I basically turned it into my weird podcast, my very nonsensical podcast, they have joint titles. You want to know who the one exception to that rule is? Hippo. His video is called Hippo Hooray rather than Welcome Hippo, because I hadn't established that formula yet. I'm still new to making videos. I mean, I still am new to making videos. I haven't been doing it for all that long. Been doing it for about 5 months or something. Which is quite young in terms of YouTube age, which has been out for like 10 years or something. So yeah. those are just the most popular videos. Maybe this Welcome Raymond video will be very popular as well, because Raymond is absurdly popular. I don't know if he's still as popular now, but if anything, now I think about it, he's probably going to be drowned out on all the millions of videos about Raymond already on YouTube. I guess I hit a niche where there's probably not many videos about certain characters like Vivian and Roscoe and Eric, but they're still popular enough that people want to search them. Oh my god. There's so much screaming. I promise you I'm not doing anything. I was going to say, I'm going to close my window so you don't have to hear that. My window's already closed, which probably explains why it's so warm in here right now. Sorry, Timmy or Tommy, don't need anything. We are never, ever, ever. So yeah. You know what I was originally going to plan to talk about in this episode? I was going to talk about headphones, because my headphones are slowly dying. Not like electronically, but like actually physically. If you don't know, I've got, I don't know why you wouldn't know, now think about it. I've got the Beyerdynamic DT770 Pro headphones. Very nice headphones. I've had them for, oh god, ages now, I think about it. I've had them as long as I've had this microphone. And this mic stand. And the mic stand's also dying, so I need to get a new mic stand up at some point as well. Oh god, so many things I need to do. This is absolutely hectic right now, but whatever. I can deal with it, sort of. Well, if I can't, I have to. Anyway, so God, that got a bit real for a second there. I didn't mean to just say it. Let's bring it back to Dreamland. So oh yeah, we already gave you something, Axel. I will water flowers as I try and talk at the same time. Oh yes, these headphones, they're actually like physically breaking. Like, you know, you can slide your headphones in and out to make them sort of like bigger and smaller. Sorry, these aren't like earbud headphones, these are like proper headset headphones. Because sometimes I keep accidentally like pulling my headphones off my table, like because my wire gets caught on, like I spin my chair around and the wire gets caught and it pulls it off, that sort of thing. They've been showing some wear and tear, and like a month ago or so, I noticed that there was like a crack on the plastic part of headphones, like where the slidey bit goes in and out to adjust the size, and I was like, that's a bit worrying. Hopefully nothing will come to it. And then the crack's gone bigger and bigger, probably because I keep accidentally dropping my headphones on the floor over and over again. And recently, like a few days back, I think it was, I was wearing my headphones. I was like, oh, I've got like a massive headache. Like, why does the top of my head hurt so much? And then I couldn't figure it out for a bit. And then I can't remember, like a few hours later, I figured it out. It's because a plastic bit broke off. Like, it properly broke off of a headphone and was like sticking outwards and jutting into my head. So I basically had some ridiculous amount of pressure just like shoving like on my temple for like an entire hour. No, more than entire, like a few hours, and I didn't notice, and it was giving me a big headache. I was like, maybe I'm getting ill or something. So yeah, I was like, oh, well, obviously I can't have this, and it won't stay in anymore because it's like jutting out, and because of the way the mechanics of the headphones are built. So I had to pull it off, and then slowly but surely, because that's the first structural weakness in my headphones, more and more pieces are coming off. Are breaking off. So it's still got enough to hold itself sort of together, but now like the band it's on is sort of like pushing through the top headband part of it, which makes it very uncomfortable to wear if I pull it out too big. My head's pretty big, so I normally have it on like the second largest like setting to properly fit around my head. So what I'm currently doing now is on the left side where the plastic is jutting out. I can't put it out and make it any bigger, otherwise the plastic will jut out and it'll dig into my head and it really hurts. So the two options that I'm doing right now is I make it the smallest thing possible, and instead of wearing the headphones over the top of my head, I wear it around the back of my head. It doesn't stay up all that well, but if I wear a hoodie and put my hood up as well, it stays up decently well. Or if I lean back onto my chair, it gets supported by my chair. So that sort of works. The other option I'm doing right now is I have it really small on the left side and have it really big on the right side, and it doesn't quite reach around all my head, but I can basically just wear it regularly, except for I've only got one ear on, which is okay, because a lot of the time I, especially when I'm recording, I only record with one ear on anyway, so. I'm not really missing out on a lot there. It is a little bit uncomfortable. It's more uncomfortable than it is wearing it around the back of my neck. So, not the back of my neck, the back of my head, sorry. If it was around the back of my neck, I wouldn't even be listening to anything. So yeah, this is just temporary measures until I buy some headphones. I had to do my research again into what headphones I want to buy. I quite like a balance, because headphones have like different audio profiles and all that things. I might just buy something from the same company. This company's great. I've had this for so many years, Biodynamic. It's fantastic quality. I sound like a shill right now. I promise you, I'm not sponsored by Biodynamic. He's gonna sponsor he's gonna sponsor a YouTuber with 77 subscribers or however many I got now. That'd be absurd. Oh, if any sponsors are listening, hit me up. I would love free stuff. Hello, Vivian. Yeah, I might just get like, maybe not exactly the same model, but the same brand of headphones probably. I really like her stuff. Before I had a Biodynamic, I had an Audio Technica, I can't remember the model, headphones. Those lasted me not nearly as long as these ones have. They were decent. I didn't spend as much money, to be fair, on those ones. Those ones were like £30 and these ones were like 70 odd pounds or something. So expensive, yes, but you know, buy something of good quality if you can, and it'll last you a long time. It's like when you buy work boots or whatever. A lot of people make the mistake of buying like cheap work or walking boots or whatever, and it just like lasts them for like no time whatsoever. If you spend even at like 100 or a few hundred, depending how much you're willing to splash out on some good quality things, it'll last you far longer than the sum total of all the cheap ones you buy together. It's true. Well, not for everything, but for certain things like that. And I think it's true for headphones as well. You also pay for quality as well. Because I have a nice, like, digital audio setup. Not digital audio, like this. An audio mixer setup and everything. What do you think about Rowan? Really, just tell me that my capiche catchphrase is weird. But I have no idea what makes it weird. What do I do, capiche? Oh, that was Flo's catchphrase, wasn't it? I can't believe it lasted so long. Wait, hold on. That's a great idea. Bruh. Bruh. So my new catchphrase is bruh. That's right. Bruh, 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 bruh. That's awesome. I feel like my coolness muscles just leveled up, bruh. Suits run pretty well, huh? What you got, bruh? I actually love this. Anywho. What was I talking about? Oh, headphones, yes. Yeah, so I had to do my research. I want to get some good headphones, obviously. And I like doing my research to make sure I'm not wasting my money. But it's another thing when you do research, when you into like headphones and that sort of thing. Or like LA Electronics, you get like analysis paralysis. You're like, oh my god, I want to make sure, well, at least I do. I want to make sure I make the best decision and get my real value for money, that sort of thing. So you spend ages just like agonizing over every single decision rather than just being like, okay, this is like a short list of 5 of them. I'm just going to go with this one. It seems about right. Because I know that in the end, I'm probably going to be pretty happy with each of them. Instead of just being like, going to make a decision, you just spend forever just not making one in the slightest. It's crazy, isn't it? Maybe that's just me. I feel like I'm getting better at it as time goes on, because I can catch myself when I'm in that cycle of like analysis paralysis. I'm like, okay, come on dear, just make a decision now, you know? You like rationalize it to yourself as well, but okay, I'm going to be pretty pleased no matter what decision I make here, so it really doesn't matter out of these ones anyway. They're all going to be worth a value of money. And it's a bit pointless like trying to squeeze out every little percentage of what's the word, efficient value, I suppose, out of every decision in your life, because you can weigh it up yourself, being like, okay, maybe I make a wrong decision and these headphones are slightly worse than these pair of headphones or whatever, but you know, the amount of time it took me to come up with that decision isn't worth it, and time is one of the most precious things we have. Time is money, and time is literally everything else, because that's you have to spend time to do things. Okay, there's probably some exceptions to that rule, but you probably don't have to spend time to, I don't know, do something instantaneous, like, I don't know, I can't think of anything. What is something instantaneous? I don't know, like exist? You're constantly in a state of existing. Well, as far as I'm aware. Anyway, not the point. The time you spent agonizing over a decision isn't worth the money differential, or the value loss, the potential value loss, you know? So yeah, obviously since I'm going on a trip I won't have much time to research my headphones. Well, I'll talk to William about it, probably. He's very knowledgeable about headphones. So I had a phone notification, I was just checking it wasn't anything important. So yeah, I've got that to do. I also need to buy a new mic stand. I need to make like a short list, not short list, a shopping list of things I need to buy. I need to buy a mic stand, I need to buy new headphones. There's something else I meant to buy as well. I don't remember what though, so much for that. Hello Fuchsia. You're itchy? Ooh. You seem to have a bad case of the fleas. What you got to say about that, Fuchsia? I have fleas? Huh? I don't even feel them yet. You got a good eye for spotting them. Maybe you can check my teeth while you're at it, you know? But you said you were so itchy. Well, you know, someone's feeling chatty. Do 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 do. Did I water all of these? Yeah, I did. Alright, we're getting pretty close to the end of this episode here. Which is good, because I'm not really sure what I'm talking about anymore. I suppose I could talk more about headphones, except for I don't really know them very well. I just know they have different like audio profiles, like some have better bass, better treble. I don't know. I don't know what I want. I probably want a balanced sound. I have no strong preference either way of things which boost high frequencies or low frequencies. I don't know. I'm not an audiophile, so I don't have all that knowledge. I just want something which is good enough, you know? And that's what these are. And a benefit, I suppose, is if I buy exactly the same model, is I can reuse these earpads I've got on them. Because this model came with like leathery, like faux leather earpads or something? Or did it come with these ones? These are like felt-esque ones. I don't remember. It came with one of those different earpads, and then I bought the other pair, because I think it came with these felt ones, and I bought the faux leather ones because the felt ones were really hot in summer, but these feltish ones are much better during the winter season. Is that the ones I've got on right now, or do I have a faux leather part on? Oh, I've got the faux leather ones on. Couldn't even tell. That makes sense, it is summer. Well, almost. Well, I mean, it's still summer, but like, not for much longer, I suppose is what I meant to say. Alright, I'm going to round off this episode, I suppose, as I'm going to water these last few flowers, I suppose. So, if you have been watching, thank you very much. A reminder, of course, no more episodes tomorrow or for the next 3 days after that, or 4 days after that. Wait. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 4 days after that. They'll resume again on Monday, 31st of August. So if you have been watching, thank you very much. This has been Animal Crossing New Horizons, and I've been Dear Darling. Any likes, comments, and subscriptions are greatly appreciated, and I hope we can see each other again. But for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye-bye for now, and I'll see you on Monday, I suppose.